Hello everybody. Hi my friends. Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you see me? This is Maria from Maria's Garden in Punta Gorda, Florida. Anyway, first of all, I want to say thank you for watching my videos. Okay? I don't know everything, but I know a little bit. So today's video is gonna be about this beautiful, beautiful cactus. I don't remember where I get it, but it's very, very rare, beautiful. The name is Twisted Spruce. Twisted Spruce, whatever that. Oh, it's kind of twisted, and it's very, very beautiful. Likes well drained soil, almost like the same soil as the desert rosas. Likes excuse me. Like the drainage in the bottom, the 3/4 of drainage, and the 1/4 of potting mix. Prefer you use Maria's potting mix, is better. Just saying. Okay, so this baby over here doesn't require attention. You leave it alone, plant it, leave it alone, requires like about 3 hours of sun, maybe every 2 weeks a little water, maybe. It doesn't rain. During drought season, when it's not raining, requires a little water. Excuse me. But definitely doesn't like full sun. Okay? Doesn't like too much sun. Especially in Florida, that is very hot. Maybe in the state where you are, we love the sun, full sun. But in Southwest Florida, it's extremely hot and burn. Everything gets burned. Everything gets rot because the rain and everything. So I'm gonna show you how to propagate this. I propagate many of these, but I only have like 3 left, these ones, and they root, okay? They did root, you see that? The roots. This is I propagated from that one. We've been selling it for a lot. The flower is yellow, okay? The flower is yellow. I'm gonna put it in a different pot. That way at least they get new nutrients and new, look at that, how beautiful. Look at it. So I'm gonna show you how to propagate them, okay? Very easy, my friends. And I really appreciate all your support and everything, all the comments. I can take the heat. You can tell me whatever you want. I don't get upset. I just think it's fun as hell. Okay? So, how you propagate it? These little pieces over here, these little pieces are big enough to be cut. So we're gonna cut them very gently and say thank you to the mother, okay? Because they give you one. Give you some, this one is too small, okay? So this one are okay. So they have to be at least this size, okay? Otherwise, no. Okay? These two are too small, and we're gonna leave it. This one is okay. So, oops. Sorry, little baby. Okay, so here they are. Stupid louse. Excuse my nose. Anyway, so what you do with them? They full of sap. I don't know you realize how much sap they're coming out. So what are you gonna do first? You're gonna grab it and put it like this somewhere. At least for a week to 2 weeks. Depends where you are. Why? If it's cool, 1 week. If it's a little more hot and humid side, and they're not drying very nice, they have to dry very nice in them. You can dip it in cinnamon, okay? And just put it like this. Make sure they are straight, because if you just go and do this, you're gonna lose a few. Maybe you lose some more, okay? They don't like that. They like to be standing how they are in the plant, okay? For air drying like this. When they're very dry, you're gonna grab them and put it in good quality potting mix. Very, very dry. Has to be dry, okay? Has to be very dry. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Otherwise, you're gonna have problems. So very dry like this. Then you put them under a tree, no direct sun at all. Under a tree, I recommend you. I don't like you guys to put stuff on the roofs or on the patio, because sometimes in your patio you have walls, sometimes you have 2 walls, sometimes you have 3 walls, and the air doesn't rotate good. If the patio is open and you only have one wall in the patio or 2 walls and the air rotates good, yeah. But not an enclosed patio. An enclosed patio is not good. They like the air at night, the fresh air at night. They like the cold in the morning. They like the dew at night. You know, you're not watering. You're not gonna water this at all. You're gonna water it when you try to pull it and doesn't come out because the root system already grabbed there. Okay, that's when it's ready to start lightly watering. Mean lightly, you're gonna start pouring 1 inch of water at a time when it's dry. 1 inch of water. You're not gonna water it again until it's totally dry. You're gonna see if it's dry. You're gonna move the soil because many times you think it's dry and it's not, because the air is moving and dries the top of the soil. Okay, dries the top of the soil, and you pass by and say, it's dry. No, my friend, doesn't mean it's dry. Please check, remove the soil and check if it's dry, and then water more inch. This is after the cactus grab the soil. Okay, before that you're not gonna water at all. You're not gonna water this baby until this, you try to pull it and it's already stuck in there. It doesn't come out, it doesn't come out, it doesn't come out, okay? Otherwise, leave it alone. So, you're gonna cut it, put cinnamon, air dry it for 1 to 2 weeks, okay? Depends what state. If it's too hot, like right now, it's a good time to propagate almost anywhere in the southern states of our country. It's very good time to propagate in the southern states, in Texas South, California South, all the states that we are not going into winter. Any state is not going into winter right now, is the best time to propagate for you, okay? If you don't have to bring your plants inside the house for the winter, that means you can propagate, my friend, okay? Let's put it that way. That way is more clear for you. If you are not, you are going into winter, like me, in Southwest Florida, and you don't have to bring your plants indoors for the winter, it's a good time for you to propagate right now, the first week in September, okay? They're gonna dry easy, they're gonna grab, and you're not gonna have problems. Even right now, it's a little hot in here, okay? So it's still a little hot in Florida, so I have to be careful with these babies because they will die. I'm not gonna plant it until they're dry a little bit, so I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna put a little cinnamon, I don't have it here, and I'm gonna leave it here standing. Any cutting that you get from somebody, doesn't matter what the cutting is, please don't say, oh, I have cuttings, No, they don't. Always get a little pot, something like this, a little pot, and stand them in like stand them. If the pot is too deep, put a little thing like this, or even like this. Okay, you put it like this, a little washcloth, dry and clean. Put it like that, and you can put it in there to dry like this. They'll be fine. They like this to dry in there. Okay, just like that to dry, and leave them alone. Okay, leave them alone. You can put cinnamon there as well, and this you dry for 2 weeks. So anyway, my friends, this is a little sap. And he's beautiful. This cactus is so beautiful. Give you this yellow, beautiful flowers, and it's very red. Everybody wants to buy that. But that one, I planted in this spot and grow very big. It's slow grower, okay? Very slow grower. And you can adjust it to grow indoors, outdoors, anywhere, as long as you know that when you put a plant inside, do not worry too much. Anyway, I guess this is it for today, and you guys have a blessed day.